Rennie plays d4, knight f6, and here we have a King's Indian type structure. Castles tries to provoke e5, and now e5 is provoked, knight to e8 and f4. However, if knight were to go, knight f3, d6, e takes, knight takes. Now black has reasonable chances with his bishop coming up to g4, and he's got some pretty okay development here, quite frankly. Yeah, whatever. So, anyway, that ended. So f4 is played, and d6. Bishop e3, c5. Now, black should have equalized via trading the pawns, but this is also interesting too, okay? Look, he's kind of overarching his center. You can see we actually we don't have to, right? We just do that. We can move c pawn, we can bring our knight in. We get to be flexible, okay? We get to be flexible. We get a that's a lot of arrows, whatever. So c5 is played. Interesting too. D takes knight c6. C takes d6. E takes d6. Knight e4 is played. Now, somebody give me an alternative move. Oh, coach. Oh no. What have we done?
Knight
Uh,
d5.
yeah, 95. Yeah, you can see it right here. Okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. So, why is there tuna in the chat? How'd you manage to jam that in there? Anyways, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Sorry if you're on YouTube, chat is going crazy with tuna. So,
It's not tuna. It's
mm,
three now.
it's three now? Oh, okay, okay. Got you. It just looked like
Four
there
now.
oh yeah, yeah. Okay. It just looked like there's a pair of them, so I just assumed it was tuna. Anyways. So what did you say? It was knight to where? What would you have played differently here?
Knight to d5.
Knight to d5. Okay, knight to d5. Okay, interesting. Have not checked that out yet. Well,
Blocks the pawn and the pawn's protecting, so it's basically an outpost for the knight.
we'll take takes and now here, and we'll check this out. We got a little bit of a isolated pawn here. We got lots of piece activity. Oh, hmm. So, okay, okay. So somebody give me another move. Somebody give me another move. Okay, knight to f3. Like a normal human person. Thank you. Knight to f3 was necessary and puts correctness of the c5 in doubt. Okay, so let's say, you know, uh, we have overarching control of the center. Doesn't matter that we had c5 to break it. This is still going to be very solid, and we're going to have a really nice day. All right. So just for the record, E takes d6, knight takes d6, and only helps for black. Never to take as a mistake, even if it's a free pawn. All right. So knight to e4 doesn't matter. Okay, doesn't matter. We're in an Olympiad. All right. People make mistakes. Knight f5 and knight g3. Another mistake. Oh, we're 2 for 2 here, aren't we? Oh, how about that? How about that? How about that? So somebody try to tell me what could have been played better in this position right here. And why? Okay, you got knight c3. You know, that's an option. It's an option. Okay, I got you. I got you. What else we got? Ooh, develop a bishop. Bishop to d3. How about that? Look at that. Okay, I respect that. I respect that. Okay. What does my computer say? And the computer says minus 3.3. How about that? Oh, wait, takes, and bishop takes, bishop takes. Queen H4 check. That's a thing. Okay, hold that. Oh, we missed the tactic here. Oh, okay, that's a thing. Wait, oh, sorry. Okay, that's a thing we got to think about. All right. So, not bishop d3. And, well, as you can see, Coach didn't exactly go through every single itty bitty juicy little line in this game. So I'm going to give it to you. Knight takes d6 is what needs to happen. So if you're going to be a pawn grabber, then grab the pawns and don't retreat. Okay. So bishop knight takes, queen takes, e takes, bishop takes in b2, rook d1, defending the pawn, knight comes up, king at f2, knight takes, and knight comes around. And here white is not exactly completely lost. He's got some nasty little things going. Actually, no, he's got some nasty little things going on. He's got he's got a life he wants to get to, all right? He's got plans. So, anyways, we go knight to g3 and bishop back to e6. Knight f3, queen c7. So, Fischer believes d takes e5 was also winning, but he wanted to fracture him in the middle game, okay? We are in move 12, okay? He, you know, this is that's a thing. Listen, y'all. If y'all can't see that that's a thing, wait, whatever. Anyways, um, if y'all can't see that this is a thing, then just so you know, that's a thing. Okay, this is a thing. So queen to c7. Okay, we are trying. The purpose of a good opening is to win the middle game. Just because you're winning in the opening doesn't mean you should start playing risky and risk screwing up the opening. Okay? So queen b1 is played. And if you have to play artificial moves like queen b1, you're on very thin ice, young man. Look at that. Look at that. How's he getting out? He, this guy wants a wife, kids, a house on the hill. Bro just got like slapped with like $2 million of debt for no good reason. Okay. Anyways, D takes E5, F5. Now E5 is played. Okay, only move. So F takes E, but if queen were to take, then G5. G takes F5. Knight takes F5. Queen A5. That's good game, y'all. So F takes on E6, E takes F3, G takes F3, and F5. Now, we are threatening to go rook to F4 and to recapture the pawn with the rook. So F4 himself is played, and knight comes to F6. Bishop to E2. Now we're preventing knight G4 because let's face it, that is horrible. That's nasty. And rook F to E8. All right. King to F2, rook takes on E6. King to E1, rook A to E8. All right. So, Coach Breaks computer mouse is also winning, but also rook takes on E3, possibly winning. All right. Kind of wiffly waffly here. King takes, queen to B6, king F3. Knight comes up, uh, knight comes back, and bishop takes on B2. That is spicy. Okay, somebody in the chat, type spicy. Look at that. That's spicy. All right, that's spicy. Okay, okay. Thank you for typing in the chat, spicy. That's real spicy. Anyways, so that was spicy, but it's okay. Because rook A, E8, when you don't know what to do, what do you do? Somebody in the chat, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Develop a piece. Thank you so very much. Develop a piece.
Do
Awesome.
something
So,
spicy.
yep. Yeah. Nah, develop a piece. You do something spicy when all your pieces are developed. Okay, just for the record. So bishop comes to f3. Now this just kills the game, all right? What should have been played was bishop to d2, okay? Bishop back. And this is the only way to keep the game alive with any sort of counterplay because knight comes to d4 and queen comes to d3. Finally, it is about time. This rook. This rook has been hating life. Okay, listen, hold on. What are we doing here? Okay. We are on move 13. All right. Oh, wait. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. That's 9 moves, y'all. That is not fun. That thing was not love and life. That if you really hate your pieces, just do what this guy did, okay? Like, yes, he was forced to, but at the same time, that rook was not happy with this game. He wanted to be put back in the box, okay? So Bishop didn't go to d2. Bishop went to f3 instead. Now rook takes e3. Okay. Somebody said you saw that coming. If you didn't, it's okay. It's fine. Why are we suing each other? What are you doing? Focus on the lesson. What are you doing? Anyways, so rook takes e3. Rook takes e3. King takes e3. I want somebody to genuinely actually figure out his next move. That 17-year-old. 'Bobby Fischer played. in his third Olympiad game ever? You're not gonna guess it. That's just me. That's just me being weird. 95? Good try. Bishop F8, knight G4. Okay, hold on. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got knight to E5. We got takes. We got take. Not bad. Respect though. Respect. Okay. Let's see. We got Bishop F. Oh, I saw that. That's nasty. Okay, and then you got a free bit pawn. That's okay. All right. What else do we got? We got knight G4 to queen B3. Okay, we got knight G4, queen to B3. How'd you get queen to B3? How'd you jam that in there? Anyway,
Okay.
anyways.
I meant that like after you could take, you could play queen b6, and that's a fork, and then you could get the rook and get the bishop
I got
takes.
you. Okay. Well, that's delicious too, just for the record. Okay. Let's see what else we got. We got queen B6 straight out. Okay. Oh, but you see, he's kind of getting cover, right? So we gotta like not gouge his eyes out now, but listen, we already got Sanson tied up. We can't let him loose. All right. If we let him loose, he's gonna kill us with the skull of a donkey. All right. I'm sorry, that's some Bible stuff. Anyway, and give me something else. Coach Daniel, like give me your thoughts on this position.
Yeah, this is really interesting. Like, I don't see a great way to stop the king from getting cover. Like, there's queen to e7. We haven't said that move yet, but I think with that one, the king just escapes back to f2. So
Yeah.
I I don't know. It's probably some crazy sacrifice. Like, is it knight to d4 and then king takes and then a knight discovered check or something?
Oh, oh, coach. You're so right. You're so right. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. You see the queen? Okay, look.
Oh, it's made in two. It's made in
Yeah,
two.
there
Queen
you go.
f4 and then bishop h6.
Ah, look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
wow.
Isn't that
Nice.
something? Okay, just look at that. This deserves three exclamation points. Look at that.
That's amazing.
Anyway, yeah, that's amazing. Anyways, so this was more of an opening game. It was already won at move 12. Okay. And so yeah, at this point, Fischer already won. The computer, what did the computer say? The computer says always -1, which at the Grandmaster level, that's already won. Okay. Now, having that said, it is good to have opening prep to move forward, because that means instead of playing 12 moves on your own, you're playing 8 moves on your own. 4 minus 12 is 8. Anyways. So, what are you doing in the chat? Anyways, whatever. People be crazy, y'all. Y'all crazy. Okay. So I'll move forward. Okay, that's E4. Okay, guess what? This is a King's Indian setup. All right. All you got to do is know where the King's Indian defense is. And guess what? You already got prepped to move forward. All right. Well, guess what? I know where the King's Indian setup is. Let me try to get prep after I know what opening I'm in to an extra 3 moves. Okay, so let's say I would like to play the Danish Gambit. All right, let's pretend that. Okay, let's pretend that for me. So we go here. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I love this opening so bad. Oh, look at this. If you are below 1600, you should try this opening. Okay, Danish Gambit. This is the Danish Gambit. So let's say I would like to know to be within the Danish Gambit and then have prep 3 moves deep. Okay, so the Danish Gambit accepted is a 5 move sequence. Guess what? Plus 3 moves deep. Yo, you just got prepped for 8 moves. You see how I did that? You saw how fast that was. That was fast. Now, of course, like when you're at Grandmaster level, that is nowhere near enough. But for normal, club player level, that is a lot. And that adds up. Okay? You don't need crazy opening prep, okay? Nothing like again, it's just the Danish gambit and then 3 moves, okay? Let's say knight comes up, pawn push, queen, queen, then let's say, I don't know. Knight comes up and knight comes up. Okay, that's three moves. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we need. All right. Now this is a playable middle game position in which, you know what? Oops. You're probably compensated for the pawn just a little bit. Just a little bit. Am I right, coach? Probably compensated for the pawns just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue it's borderline unplayable for black.
Yeah.
This is great. I like
Yeah.
this opening.
Anyways. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Hold on, that's not we shouldn't have played that. We should have played what was it? What was the move? I forgot the move. It's been a while since I played the Danish Gambit. No, whatever. No, it was I see what it was. I'm sorry. There you go. That was the order. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, that was the order. Forget the other one. Forget the other one. So I was like, wait, the knight's hanging. Anyways, been a while since I played the since I've been at the level where I could play the Danish. But anyways, so okay. Bobby Fischer says, I want a King's Indian setup. All right. Coach Den, you like the London?
Yeah,
Okay, give me the London setup. Give me the London setup.
yeah, here we go.
Okay. Sweet. And that's the London setup, right?
Yep.
How many moves deep is that?
Let's see, 7 moves.
Okay.
And then some of these moves are kind of the same too. So the
Okay.
London, you could say you kind of know like 10 moves in some cases.
10 moves. And all you got to do is say, okay, I'm going for this opening, and I would like to have prep 3 moves deep. That's insane. You just got 10 moves of prep. Okay. You don't got to do nothing crazy. Okay. Just, hey, look, I don't have a lot of time. Let me math so that the math is mathing. That's all you got to do. Okay. So again, King's Indian setup. Sorry, we are backwards. Well, how did that happen? Okay, we are back together again. Okay. So we castles, little bit of a novelty, but you know what? Fischer does what Fischer wants. E5 is played, and his little trap succeeds. F4, D6. Okay, Fischer knows the ideas of how to counter this sort of setup. So guess what? We're only 7 moves deep. Okay, C5. Okay, that was probably on his own. I'm gonna be real. That was probably on his own. So 6 moves of opening prep. That's livable. Okay, if the other guy doesn't know what he's doing, that's fine. Okay, so okay, Bishop E3. We're going to C5. You know, attack the center. Take 6. All right. So yeah, basically, he collapsed his pawn structure before it even hit him. But you see how it was opening prep, but it wasn't crazy deep or anything. It was just like 1 or 2 moves after King's Indian setup. See, I could do that, okay, with my schedule. Now, of course, like you'd have to play great chess to convert this, don't get me wrong. But you gotta play great chess for rook takes e3 and then next move just queen takes f4. Like, but as you can see, you got the edge because of your 3 moves. All right. So, do I have any questions here on this?